Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today, they finished the slab for the Breezeway. So, now it's up to me to get a structure built here. Hopefully I can do that without too many problems. I'm already seeing one right here. I know that this has to be rerouted and come out the side, but I was thinking it was over a little further, so that's going to give me a few problems right there. I got to take this down at some point. That's my electric that will come into here. Yeah, lots of work. Right now I'm going to show you the cutting of these grooves here, and then when we come back I'll fill you in on what's next. Okay, so next, like I said, I gotta start peeling off this house wrap. This was just on there to protect the foam that's behind there from UV rays. We were going to get to the addition the second year after we built the house, but then if you've watched any of the earlier videos, some land came up for sale, the next two lots down there, and then the two lots across the street, and then most recently the lot to the south of us. So we ended up buying 5 other lots instead of going straight into the full plan. The full plan was actually to build a workshop over here that would later turn into a garage when the final workshop was built, and use that workshop to do all the built-in furniture and trim and everything in the house, and to build this addition, and then there'll be another smaller one out here, or not smaller, probably about the same size as this. So next I gotta open this up at least as much as what the addition is going to be. Eventually it'll all come off, and then this will be sided with the same seamless steel siding that's on the rest of the house. But for now I got to open this up. I'm sure I got rot because this wasn't put in all that well. The woodpeckers and other animals got at this. They come and they hang on here, as well as our cats, and look in the door when the bird feeder isn't full. So they tore the snot out of that, so water got in, and it's probably a little bit rotten down here. But that really doesn't matter. This is all coming out. But I got to figure out the steps that everything needs to be done in so that we don't get water in the house while we're building. And this has a flat rubber roof. I've never done that before. I've done shingle roofing and I've done all kinds of stuff, but I haven't done flat roofs. So that's going to be a challenge. So the very next stage will be to get the materials delivered. We have the trusses are being made, and we kind of combined all the orders so we could get that delivered. And we'll have to like stack it up over there. I mean, this is not that big of a framing job, so I can pretty much frame this out myself. Some of it's kind of heavy, but if you use a winch and some ingenuity, it's not that big of a problem. These are 2x6 walls, and they will have a rain screen on the outside. So they have, like this, they have foam on the outside of the house, and then furring strips like this that are on top of the foam. Then the siding connects to that. That leaves a 3/4 inch gap right here. Any water that gets behind the siding somehow drains off in that plane back there. And then at the bottom you have these corrugated vents, and you also have them up at the top, so as it heats up behind the siding, it draws air back there and out the top. Also, right away, I need to get this drain. I figured this might hold water for a while, but that's not the case. This is just an emergency drain for if the house floods, a broken pipe or something, because the house has a concrete slab floor as well as this. There's nowhere for the water to go. The water wants to come towards this back door, so I want it to be able to go to a drain that is under the finished floor. It's kind of like a basement floor. So the first thing I need to do really is, when it dries out a little bit, hopefully this weekend, I need to get back over here. If you watched, I think that was yesterday's video, when I put in the drain right here, the end of the pipe is buried right there. So I really need to get the pipe all the way down out to daylight. Whether it's permanent or not, I need it to drain this area. The gray water from, see if it's too windy to come here, the gray water there, and the termination of the pipe is right under there. So I'll dig that up and then dig a trench out this way and get that drain in. Then once the materials come, we'll start the addition. So make sure you subscribe and stop back to see all the progress on that stuff. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I answer all the comments. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.